Hi guys, I'm out in the woods. As you can probably tell, it's a hot day. I came out to set up my trail cam, and I've got it set up here in the tree, and I'll let you have a look at it. As you can see, I got a little modification done because I wanted to tilt it down, and I'm going to put a little bit of bait over there in the tree, see if I can bring in something. I didn't even have bait out there last year, and I had a trail cam out, and I had a couple of bears come in. So I'm thinking with a bit of bait, if there's any bears around, you never know, we may get some come in, although most of the time now the bears are feeding on the fresh growth, new growth, and so flies. So we may or not. One issue I had, again, the camera. It's a camera that New View Hunting sent me to review, and this is his maiden voyage. I haven't even turned it on up there yet, but I did have it set up. I'll probably do a later video on setting up and settings and what have you. I'm sort of want to play around with it first and get a good feel for it. One issue I did have today is you saw the little wedge that I have put in there behind the camera to tilt it down, because where I got it is up in a tree up above my head there, and I intended on using this that came with a camera just to mount it on a tree or what have you. The problem I'm having is when I put the weight of the camera on it on the tree, it was falling over, and took it down. I tightened this nut as much as I could with my fingers. Fortunately, I didn't have any tools with me here in the woods, but tight as I want. Put it on the tree. As soon as the weight of the camera came on, it fell. I'm going to suggest to New View Hunting, and their motto is, we listen to hunters, and I'm seeing a lot of feedback go back to them. They do react to the feedback. Is we'll probably get a lock washer. I'm going to give it a lock washer when I get home. Put this on there, tighten it up, and I'm hoping that's going to do the trick. Basically, after I got home and sized things up and took the unit up again, I think all you really need to do is something I should have done before I went out in the woods. And if I'd had a multi-tool, I probably could have rectified the matter and not had an issue at all. Is this nut that goes on inside here just need to be tightened up, because on the other side right here, this nut as well can be adjusted. Try to hold this so you can see it. And on the other side of this nut, let me take this off here. There's little serrated edges. So when you tighten it up together, this is going to bite into the metal, and that well should prevent an issue. What I'm going to do, just as an extra piece of security for me, and knowing that it probably will be even more secure when I tighten it up, I got this little split washer. It's probably a quarter split washer. I don't even know what the size. Somebody had liner in the shed. And now when I put it on there, it's a 10 mil wrench if you need one. Take a 10 mil socket and tighten her up. And I sure now I won't have any issues. And again, I don't think that split washer is needed. It's just that you needed to do this before you went into the woods. Or I needed to do this before I went into the woods. And that's not going to come loose on me now. Now I can go out, screw it to the tree, and mount my camera back on it. Should have done that before I reset the camera, but I forgot to take it with me. So anyway, I did get some interesting video, so stay tuned at the end there. And not only on the New View camera, I got some on one of the other cameras that I think you enjoy. Meanwhile, as every hunter or outdoorsman person does, we improvise. So I've got the strap on. There's another little issue I'm finding with the strap I'm going to bring up with them. see if they got a solution for me. It's sort of a little nitpicky thing on my part, so I'm not going to bring up the actual situation or what the problem I'm having is. Let them have a look at it, see what their take is on it, and if there's a fix or if there's something that they can tell me what to do different, I'll pass it on. Anyway, I'm going to get this set up, turned on, and get out of here before it flies. Take me away. Hey bear. Hey bear. Going in today to have a look at the trail cam just to see if get any pictures, photographs, videos, what have you. And the only thing I'm armed with is a pair of side cutters because I need it to get the one of the cameras, the cables, the latches broke. It's not my new view camera, it's one of the old ones that I had here. And one thing of interest, if you're going in somewhere where there's a possible bear, the most dangerous time a black bear is one, if he's got or she's got cubs, or two, if you startle it. You give it a surprise type thing, you come face to face, it's natural, it's going to try to defend himself. Normally bears, especially black bears here in Newfoundland, they know you're coming, they're going. So just make a bit of noise, and that way you don't have any problems with them. So let's see what I got. I'm going to get in here. Okay. Camera up the tree. Interesting. Interesting that the camera was actually tipped to its side. Definitely had something here after it. The camera over here is tipped. And it's been touched by something. So there's dirt on the camera. See what that is later on. And let's see. And there's the one I gotta use tie wraps on. Like I say, the straps, the clips that had the straps on it over there is broken off shortly after I had it, so that's what I had to do. I'm going to change out the camera cards now and lay out some more fresh bait and take the cards home, and we'll see what we got on them. I'm open to suggestions, but I believe we got some bats going on here after the flies. Starting with the new view camera, videos first and pictures. As you can see here, the bear sitting there. As I enlarge the picture, again, I'll do the enlargement. This is something that I couldn't do with the other cameras. If I tried to enlarge it, it got grainy. The new view actually shoots in 4K, and I was using high resolution. And if you can actually see here in the light on the left, that's actually one of the other cameras infrared firing. So I can't really compare camera per camera and say this one takes better video than that one, because they all take a different quality video. One is only a 720p, one is 1080, and another one is 4K. The new view is 4K, and this is what I found. As you can see here, when I bring in the picture and make it larger like that, I can do that in software. If I do that with the other cameras, lower quality video to start with, I don't get the same resolution. Here you can see the bears being brought up. I did that in software. This camera is actually a little further away than the other two. And to compare the cameras, to say which was better, which was worse, which got more videos, which was less sensitive, more sensitive, I think I would have to have them in the right, at the exact same place or exact same angle. I actually got two of these cameras facing each other, and the third one is off at a 90-degree angle. So with lighting issues during the day, that all changes around and you get a different perspective. What I did find about the new view,
like I said, it is a 4K. It shoots in 4K. I had a sit pride resolution, and I was able to take the pictures and make the video larger. So as time goes on, I get to play with these cameras more often, or play with this camera more often, especially. I'm sure I'm going to get some excellent video for you guys. So actually, you can see in the distance here, the light, that is another camera firing. It is the infrared light that's invisible to the animals. So the moose is unaware that that light is shining, but the other camera is recording this as well. So as we get in here, right now I'm at the other camera. So as you can see, this is not the same quality. This camera is closer, but if I try to bring that in and enlarge it, it gets really grainy. So it's shooting at a lower quality, which makes sense. But anyway, as you can see, Mr. Bear was having quite the time there. What I had was actually a container of old fat in a cardboard container, so that it's biodegradable once he ate the fat. And he's having quite the time here. Again, here you will see right there the light. That is the infrared from the camera. That's at a 90-degree angle with this one. So as the infrared comes on, the other camera is firing and is getting the video. Of course, the bear is unaware of it. Somebody might want to correct me, but I believe caribou actually see the infrared light in these cameras. But read that or saw it somewhere. But anyway, I'm open to suggestions, corrections, because I don't really know. So the bear is having quite a pool area. He wants to get at that container. And by the way, I'll go back. Any garbage that he doesn't eat, including the old ragged net there, I'll take that all in when I take the cameras in. I don't leave any garbage in the woods, as you probably know by now from watching my other videos. I should add that I was using the setup where actually one camera actually took 2 pictures and then the video. One took 3 pictures and then a video. I think one took 1 picture in the video. So there are, if you once you're comparing the videos and looking at them, some of them actually took 3 pictures before the video started. That's a lovely bull moose there. Not a great big set of antlers, but a nice animal nonetheless. Again, what we have there is the infrared light from the camera behind the moose that's shining through. So moose is unaware of it. And of course the other camera is doing the video. So it was a little interesting from that point of view to see that happening as well. This camera was quite a bit closer than the other two, so this is probably why I'm getting more shots or closer up shots with this one. It's also my older camera, and you'll see shortly why I try to get my newer camera up a little higher.
been touched by something. So, there's dirt on the camera. See what that is later on.